Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy, Anonymous the Author, aka Anonymous Rap Guy, and I'm back with another reaction, man. As y'all see on the screen, we got some new stuff to react to today. We got some music by Ellis Hadlock. Music. Sorry for the long pause. Ellis Hadlock music. And I'm really just gonna get into it, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. We got 6 tracks to get into today off of the project Warm Up to the Serene Chill. I like the sound of it. He's from Phoenix, Arizona, so I know he's bringing some positive summer heat vibes. I'm in Ohio right now. It is approximately, as you can, I don't know if y'all can see this on my screen. Let me move, oops. Let me move myself up here. If you can see down there, and the temperature, it is currently 55 degrees. So I need all the positive heat vibes I can get. So yeah, man, let's just get right into it. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. First track, Touch the Sky. Let go. These are instrumentals, by the way. So first off the bat, getting just straight into the sound of it. Love the mixing. Love how everything is coming together just straight off the bat. Everything is clear. Everything is pristine. I'm going to be looking for his layering. Going to be looking for the vibes. Going to be seeing how we get into a song instrumental feel. So let's see what he got for us. But it sounds beautiful right now. I'm a sucker for a piano anyway. Got them string instruments coming in swaggy. The vibrato on that freaking bass. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I Googled that because this is a lot of string instruments excluding the drum, but the drum is just long strings that are hit by, it's not an actual drum percussion instrument in my technical music theory. So the way that all these string instruments blend together is absolutely beautiful. Sounds like he's got some bass. Sounds like he's got some, obviously, like I said, the piano. I don't want to say violin, maybe cello, but everything is blended together beautifully. And like I say, I'm gonna die on this hill. All these string instruments, are really coming together nicely on this track. Yeah, man. So first track, solid, sounds great. I want to get into the rest of the songs to see what the overall vibe is, but yeah, that's definitely a serene, chill sound. Not too upbeat, doesn't sound too popish. Just sounds like, hey, sun coming up. It's time to get started. Touch the sky. Sun about to touch the sky. We got to get the day started. I like it. Let's get into this next one. Track 2 is Bring the Love. Let's go. Okay. He is letting the notes hang in the air like a mofo on this one. I don't know the significance of it. I don't know if that's just an artistic choice, but he is letting the notes hang so much more in this one than just jumping to the next thing. Just listen. Bring the love, man. Bring the rest of the instrumental. Like I like it very much, but it leaves you wanting more. I don't know if that's just me looking for meaning in the name of the track, Bring the Love, but it's like I want some more. Give me some more sound, man. I like it. It's almost giving me anxiety for the next note. Like it's like, come on, give me something. Is that a flute? Oh, give me some of that. I like that. Horn instruments, flutes, maybe. Almost like a recorder. I'm. Some violins, maybe. It's a lot going on in this one. Layering is beautifully done on this one. This one is much closer to an actual, I almost want to say symphony, an actual production. I'll save my comments for the end. Ooh. Man, that, yeah, that built up a lot of emotion on that one. It was a lot of anxiousness, a lot of building, a lot of beautifully layered music, but this was much closer to a production. This track is 4.5 minutes long, so it is longer than the first track. It's able to roll out more things. It's able to take its time because it's not trying to rush to the end. Uh, this is better executed than the first track, but I enjoyed this more. I enjoyed the first one more, should I say. I think this is better executed. It made me feel more things just from a purely audio experience, but I still like the first one was just more, it's easier to listen to. I'll say that. This is much more layered. This deserves much more of an attention than the first one. The first one was just easy vibes. Listen to it, waking up in the morning. This is like you got to tune in and understand what the heck is going on with Bring the Love. I liked it. I'm going to give that one a solid, we'll give it a B minus. Touch the Sky, I'm going to give that one a B plus. Shorter, but much easier to listen to and a fantastic introduction to this. So let's get into the next one. The third track is Space Joy. Let's get into it. Let's hopefully can split the difference between track 1 and track 2. Once again, that feeling of anxiousness is building with the introduction of this track. Oh, and the piano cut right through that. Beautiful. Once again, I said it already, I'm a sucker for a piano, so I might be a little biased on this, but that piano cut through like a knife through butter. Instantly alleviated any feeling of anxiousness, and now I'm just along for the journey. I love that. I don't know if anybody's listening to this on like headphones or anything, but these headphones, you can hear every bit of the bass is coming in. My goodness, it's powerful. This track is living up to the title. Serene, chill. This is a beautifully executed track. Nothing crazy going on, nothing mind-blowing, but beautifully layered. The sound is clear and pristine, very well pronounced on every note. Nothing's blended together. It's all clearly well-defined, and I love it. The layering of this is beautiful. Clearly, he likes his wind and percussion instruments. He loves his piano, loves violin, cello. Still not sure which one specifically it is. But while he has used these three instruments in the first three tracks, none of the tracks sound the same. And I think he did split the difference in his track Space Joy. I'm really enjoying this. No anxiousness from the previous track, Bring the Love, just pure enjoyment. And this is my favorite so far. Was that a synth? No, I think it's all real instruments. Oh, now he's gotten rid of the piano altogether. Okay. Nice crescendo there. Yeah. So, instrumentation. One of the great things about instrumentation is you have to feel the music. And one of the great things about experienced musicians when they create music or symphonies or composers or whatever you want to call it when it's all put together is that you can have lyrics with just instrumentation. What do I mean by that? At the end here, the way he has this layered, it almost sounds like somebody singing. That's gorgeous. Listen to all that. That's a beautiful way to end the song. So, I mean, there's no real way to say it other than skilled musicians have a way that they can make instrumentation sing. And that song sang to me. I'm going to give that an A- just because we still have a couple more tracks. And I just don't want to give out A+ for the hell of it. But that was a fantastic track. Split the difference just like I wanted it to. Added a lot more personality than the other two did. Really starting to get a feel for his sound. This is my first time listening to Ellis Hadlock, so I'm not familiar with his sounds. So I'm getting a feel out for his tracks before I know who he is. That's why I waited to rate the first track before I heard the second. So I'm gonna give this an A-, hoping to hear something better. But if not, I have no problem with saying that's the highlight of a project because that sounded absolutely beautiful. So yeah. That was Space Joy, man. A-, favorite track so far. But yeah, let's get into the fourth track. We got Seven Dreams. I don't know why. I've always enjoyed the way Seven is spelled. I believe Andre 3000, the rapper from Outkast from back in the day, back in 90s hip hop, I believe his child is named Seven. And for some reason, I've always thought Seven was a very cool way to spell just anything. I think Seven is cool. Plus it's a divine number. But anyway, we're gonna get into it, man. Seven Dreams. Let go. See what we got on this one. Ooh, no, you didn't. I know that instrument. They played it in The Lion King. I can't think of the name of it. Oh, this is different completely than anything else I've heard so far. Oh. Completely different sound. Twinkling, okay. Don't get me wrong, I'm not mad at the other instruments he's bringing in, but this piano, this could have been a piano solo. He's playing the piano beautifully. This piano is beautifully executed on this. Sounded more like a duet between this instrument and the piano, and I'm here for it. There it is. So this one, I loved everything about the beginning of this. I love that instrument that he had started off. Loved the way that the piano started. Loved that he had the piano solo. But the other instrument kind of took it away from me. Didn't enjoy the solo of that instrument. Didn't necessarily love the blending there at the end. But it's such a different sound and such a different execution compared to the other three songs that we have. I'm going to give it a B+. Just because I enjoyed the song. I'm just starting to get a little critical here because I'm starting to get a feel for his sound a little bit. So I'm looking for a couple of things, and that one just didn't necessarily do it for me. But like I said, the intro, the piano, the way he was playing that piano, the way the piano is arranged in this, absolutely love it. But just wasn't a fan of that secondary instrument that came in, about halfway through. So that's just a personal preference. Still a solid track. Still give it a solid B+. Just wasn't my personal cup of tea, but I'm very picky when it comes to music. Still liked it, still enjoyed it, still executed perfectly, still sounds great. To the average person, very easy listening music, but I'm just starting to be a little more critical of Mr. Ellis Hadlock. Did I say Alice or Ellis the first time? I don't know. But anyway, I said a B+. He already graded it. So let's get into the next track. This is track 5, Growing in Faith. Love, 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 love. A good faith reference in music. love it when people shout out their faith, whatever your faith may be. I'm a Christian myself, but whatever you believe in, wear it proud, yo. As long as you ain't hurt nobody. But I love a good reference to God or to your faith. So let's rock out. The Serenity Prayer. God grant me the wisdom to know the things that I can change, the serenity to accept the things that I can't. Forget. What is the Serenity Prayer? I always forget the Serenity Prayer. The most common. God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I love it. Absolutely love it. A short Christian prayer most often attributed to American theologian Reinhold Niebuhr. Shout out to you, Reinhold. Anyway, man, let's get into it. Growing in faith. I feel like I came in halfway through. Starting off very powerful, like right in the middle of it. No building, no swelling, no nothing. We getting straight into this one, yo. He liked to throw in a wrench for no reason, and I'm here for it, bro. I'm trying to save my comments for the end, but he get real freaky here on the last these last two tracks. They've sounded completely different from the things that preceded it. Got some chanting going on. Okay. Love the ethereal sound. Wish I had the translation or lyrics. At this point, he's having fun. He's seeing what all he can get away with in the track. My man had the ethereal singing. Now he coming in with a freaking flute or a dude. We get it. You got skills, bro. You got skills. This takes a lot of talent on the serious side, and I love the way that it sounds. Playing the hell out of that. Excuse my language. I'm sorry to say this on a track called Growing in Faith, but this is ridiculous. Now, remember how we started this track? We were already into the thick of the instrumentation going on. And now, as throughout this song, he stripped away pieces and stripped it down. I don't know if that's I don't know if he's making a relation to how faith works. But, you start out with all this complicated stuff. You just strip it down to the bare bones of just faith. And it comes out even more beautiful. I don't know, man, if I'm trying to make this music, this music ideology, but I really like the way that it's talking to me right now. Adding back into sounds, okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm just gonna bring this back to the beginning real quick, just because we're already starting off. A lot's already going on, and then by the time we get to the end, we all strip down. I love that. I absolutely love the execution of that. I might be thinking too deeply in this. I might be a little bit too deep into this album because I'm starting to look for things in the names of titles of songs and the execution of the music and instrumentation. Maybe I'm too deep in it, but I absolutely love that track. I'm going to give that one a solid A. Favorite one. I don't know if this is 5 minutes, so this is the longest track so far, and actually the longest song on the entire project. I don't know if that gives him more room to show off the talent. I don't know what it is about the longer tracks that I really enjoy, but executed very, very, very well. And I'm looking for messages in the music, so the music is speaking to me in a way that, typical songs don't. So don't know what it means. I just know I like it. So let's get into this last one. This is Set for Serenity. Goes all the way back to my Serenity prayer where, I'm looking for meaning in the music, so I'm just gonna cut out the music and just shut up. This is Set for Serenity. We coming off a song, man, so vibes are high, feelings are high, can't stop smiling. Definitely got me in a good mood. Let's see what this one is about. Set for Serenity. Let go. Oh. Hey. Hey. Okay. You already know this is going high. I love a piano. Yes. Yes. I like that layering so much more than in the track 7. Sorry, in the track 7 Dreams. That was my biggest complaint about that, was the layering and the jumping in and out of certain instruments. That layered up beautifully and flowed just the way I wanted to. This song has also got me humming and singing along like I've heard this before, and I haven't. So it's just the music is speaking to me at this point in a way that kind of might cloud my judgment on ranking, but this is an A+ so far, bro. Brought it back. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. So that's an A+ for me. That's probably my favorite one on the track. Yeah. So Set for Serenity, Touch the Sky, Grown in Faith. 3 favorite tracks. Nothing wrong with 7 Dreams, Space Shore, and Bring the Love. All sounded good, but my favorite 3, Set for Serenity, Grown in Faith, and Touch the Sky. Absolutely love the way they're mixed. Love the way they sound. Obviously love the pianos in them. So yeah, man. Music's talking to me in a way that always what you want to do when you hear good music. Makes you feel things. Makes you appreciate music. So hey, shout out to Ellis Hadlock, man. Shouts out to Warm Up to the Serene Chill. I just read the Serenity Prayer, Serene Chill. Don't know if it goes together, but you know, why not? I give the project about half, or a little bit more than half. I give it so far a solid A-. Very easy listening music. Might talk to you in a way, I don't know. My experience was it did talk to me in a certain way where it was beyond just music. Had me looking for deeper meaning. I'm just a weird music fan like that, so maybe it won't talk to you in that way, but it is very good music, so make sure y'all check it out. Link is in the description. Shout out Bandcamp. Yeah, man, pick your price, pay what you want to pay. My man's got it going for $7. Make sure y'all support, man. This is not a substitution for original content. This is just a reaction. So check it out. Show some love, and I'll catch y'all next time. Be kind, be dope, but more importantly than anything else, be yourself. And I'm out. Peace.